Hi guys, I got something pretty different for you today. I'm going to show you how I make a tub for breeding and keeping night crawlers for fishing bait. So I have a big large tote. I've drilled holes all around the sides for air, and I have holes in the lid for air. And inside I have 40-pound bag of composted manure. Now when you buy it, usually it's pretty wet like this. It's not soaking wet, but it's wet, which is what you want. For night crawlers, you don't want this to be soaking wet. But we're going to add some things to it. I'm going to sit down here where I can work. So in here, I've got some old straw. I'm going to sprinkle some of that in there. It's got leaves in it, pretty much everything. In this bag, I have shredded butcher paper. Just shredded butcher paper. We'll throw some of that in. And then we need to mix. Get in there with your hands. Get it all mixed up. I don't have my night crawlers yet. They'll be here in a few days. But I want to get the bed ready. It's not hard to do. I'm going to add some more straw. The manure is great for the night crawlers. And the straw and the paper will decompose. I'm going to add some more paper. Now I fish all summer, and a dozen night crawlers in the store is pretty expensive now. So buy them in bulk and have a place to keep them and raise them. You'll save a lot of money. Now you just want to get a good mix. Manure, the leaves, the paper. I'll show you what this looks like after I'm done. You can kind of see now. That's going to be perfect for night crawlers. This is actually shipping paper, Amazon shipping paper. I save it. I have a paper shredder, and I just run it through the paper shredder and bag it up. Just about got it. I'll probably put a couple hundred night crawlers in here. Now let me give it a little more straw. If you don't have straw, you can use old dead leaves. There we go. I think the night crawlers are going to love this. Now once you get them in here, you're going to have to feed them, and what you can use to feed them are kitchen scraps, like lettuce, banana peels, crushed up eggshells, coffee grounds, watermelon rind, fruit, as long as it's not acidic. You don't want anything acidic. No meat, but you just want to, you don't want to overfeed them. You just want to give them enough that they can eat, and eventually you will start raising night crawlers in the bed. So now this is ready to go. I wanted to mix it in advance so all the straw and the paper and everything is moist and all set to go. Now you definitely want to keep this in a cool spot. I'll be putting it in the basement. My basement's always cool all year long. And you always want to check and make sure it's not too dry and not too wet. If you grab it like this and squeeze it and it's just pouring water, it's way too wet. But when I opened this bag, it was like almost perfectly wet, just the right amount of moisture. So that's pretty much it for now until we get our night crawlers come in and we can put them in the tub and acclimate them to the soil, and they'll cruise down to the bottom. If you get some that want to crawl up the sides and out the hole, you can take the lid off and put a light over it, and they don't like the light, they'll go down to the bottom. Or you can cover this top of the soil with newspaper and spritz it with water till it's wet, and that'll keep them down in the tub. So that's about it for now. When we get the night crawlers, I'll show you how we finish everything up. Hi guys, I got my worms today. When you get them, they come in a bag like this. You need to pour a cup of half a cup of water on them to hydrate them, and then get them in your bed as quick as possible. So what I'm going to do, make a little hole here. I'm going to put some food in. I have banana peels, watermelon rind, coffee grounds. I think I even got some grits in there. They're gonna be wanting to eat. I'm gonna put some banana peels down in here. That should about do it for now. Now, you want to get them into bed as quick as possible. Go ahead and dump them in there. You can see them down here. And then you want to cover them up good. Just like that. I'm going to wet the surface a little bit more. There we go. So now once they hydrate, acclimate to the bed, and start feeding, they're going to start moving around. Two things you can do, because they'll want to crawl up the side and out the holes. So two things you can do is put a light over them. The night crawlers don't like light. Or put some newspaper on them, which is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to wet it good. My bottle's leaking. Now, when you get them, they look small and scrawny, but they'll puff up. That won't be a problem. So that's it. So there's 250 in here. It's quite a bit, but I'll be taking them out and fishing a lot, so I'll be pulling them out of here quite a bit. But once they acclimate to the bin and start moving around, they'll start breeding, and then you'll see cocoons. They'll be just little tiny round balls, and each one will be full of worm eggs or worms. They'll be throughout. So this will be my summer nightcrawler bait. The worm castings, I'm not really worried about it, because at the end of my fishing season, I'll change the bedding. I'll dump this bedding out and use it in the garden or in flower pots. The bedding's, like I said, composted manure with leaves and straw and shredded shipping paper. So that's about it. Now, I'm going to put this in the basement, because my basement is really cool down there, and it needs to be in a cool temperature. So I'll be moving this to the basement now that I got the worms in it, and keep an eye on it. So that's pretty much it. And for feed, table scraps, like I said, no citrus. You can see what I got in here. You can put, I dump my coffee grounds in. They love the coffee grounds. Banana peels, eggshells, lettuce, broccoli, anything like that. So I just keep the bowl in the fridge, pull it out when I want to dump my coffee grounds in it, or any green vegetables, and we're good to go. So as it progresses, I'll take some pictures and let you see how it is. And these came from Uncle Jim's Worm Farm. They come in a drawstring bag like this. It takes like, well, it took me 2 days to get them in UPS. So you don't have to buy 250. You can get 100. You can get 150. They also have red wigglers if you like using red wigglers for fishing. But I like the night crawlers, and they only have European. They don't have Canadian night crawlers, but that doesn't matter to me. So So that's it for creating a worm habitat. And I hope you liked this video, and if you like to fish, good luck and have a good summer and catch a bunch of them. I'll catch you later.